Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hurting, I've been awake all night. I'm still learning how to make things right. I keep making the same mistakes I made yesterday. I keep hurting myself the same way. I have been awake all night.
Hey y'all, hey. So normally I would be thanking y'all for coming through to quench your midweek thirst, but we are coming to you on a special night tonight. We're here Tuesday instead of Wednesday because our HNIC network show cousin Transruptic is doing a special State of the Sector episode tomorrow. So you definitely want to check them out, but we will return the following week at 7 p.m. on Wednesday like always, okay? As usual, I am here with my fellow unicorns. We are all here together now. Tony is back from celebrating her birthday. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey, guilty here.
It's Tony Baloney.
Did you have fun, Tony?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed it.
I'm glad you celebrated your birthday.
And I guess I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. As always, I am your queen of extra, the official HBIC, Siren by Night. Okay, and we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today. You know, on the NightCap, we talk about social media, we talk about pop culture, we talk about everything that's going on in these streets. Make sure y'all come through on Sundays to get the mental health and the sex. We're going to start with our first topic, which is Netflix's new show, Young, African, and Famous. Or I always say it wrong. It's Young, Famous, and African. And I feel like they should have worded it differently, but it is what it is. Young, Famous, and African. Listen, I watched the entire thing. I was not feeling well, as y'all know, because I wasn't here last Wednesday. And I binge watched the entire thing. Tequila, I know you watched it. Tony, did you take a look at it yet?
No, unfortunately, I didn't.
Listen, that shit is gold. All right. The show is following a group of friends. Is located in Africa, obviously. They're all influential. They're well off. They're rich. They're actors. They're singers. They're performers, entertainers. I think Swanky Jerry in particular, he is a fashion designer. And it's so good. You're learning things about their culture. You're getting a different visual because it is in Africa. And to see the way that they interact, like as far as relationships and families, it's a little bit different than we do here in the States. And their fashion. I really enjoy the fashion. Some of it is good. Some of it is bad. Tequila, what was your impression of it?
I liked it. it's so interesting because I love my ratchet TV, right? I love the fights and the throwing of drinks and all that, but I found myself really enjoying the fact that they did not fight, which is very weird. Like they didn't fight each other. They didn't do a lot of violent things or anything like that. And the men, even though they got some shit with them, they were not as disrespectful as like ratchet TV's men are, if you can say. Like ratchet TV men are like, you know, they get in it with us. You know what I'm saying, with the women. But I feel like,
you mean they act like bitches,
right? And I feel like in this particular show, it wasn't like that. It really wasn't as disrespectful as like ours is. So I like the fact that it wasn't fighting and it wasn't a lot of disrespect. Don't play him up yet.
So it depends on how you look at it, because no, they weren't disrespectful like within conversations and groups, but the way they treat their women is disrespectful as fuck.
I mean, they was on some shit. They fuck boys for sure, but they wasn't like, they didn't call their girls hoes, or they didn't like call them bitches.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were not disrespectful in like that sense, like belittle them. They did some stuff. Don't get me wrong. They still niggas, but it was different.
Hey Rose, how are you?
Hi.
Black Day. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you.
Yes, it was so good though. I really enjoyed it. Definitely a lot of kikis in there, okay? A lot of kikis.
Listen, so my thing is, they might say very things to their women to their face, but they come home with like 3 babies. Like,
that's what I was about to say. Just because they don't talk to their women bad, don't mean they ain't bad to their women. Like, you fucking around on somebody is fucking bad.
Yeah.
Jess is sick. Oh, feel better, darling. Feel better. I hope you feel better. Jess is our editor, just in case. We stuck with King Kurt live tonight. And we definitely miss our Just the Best that normally runs our StreamYard. So feel better, darling. And Cordero, no, it's not like Love and Hip Hop. No.
Not the same.
You'll get some kind of you're going to get some type of conflict, but they're not throwing glasses, they're not fighting in restaurants. It's real life conflict. Like, okay, my husband got 5 kids.
Right.
Okay.
Oh God.
But you know that's accepted in Africa. Old school.
Not in these relationships, but yeah. I mean, they typically do have those type of relationships, but yeah, no, I understand. Like I said, yeah, they are fuck boys in the sense, like they are like doing the same shit every nigga do. Like they fuck bitches and have babies. I don't know. You know what it is? I just think when I hear them talk about the women that they're with or stuff like that, it was never really derogatory or like, I don't know. Only one irked my life, but the rest of them, like, so like my boo, it was Andalay. I like him. I like him.
And now y'all should throw Andalay up. That's the skinny guy with glasses. Yeah, he's smooth. You see how he came right with Corey. I like him, and then I realized that I ain't dating no African man.
I like him. He's a gentleman.
He's smooth. He's very smooth.
His style is so cute. Like, I really like him. He's doing some fuck shit. Don't get me wrong. He's doing some fuck shit.
He had a whole party and invited both his baby mamas.
And they was okay. They had no problem with it. He was
trying to talk to another chick on the side.
That's the past. That's okay. Listen. He invited them to enjoy the celebration. They wasn't really there for, you know what I mean? They was talking to each other. They was chilling. I feel like he knows his baby mothers. He know they wasn't.
Listen, let me tell you something. I wish somebody would invite me to a goddamn party and they got all their baby mama. Matter of fact, you know who tried to do that? Amazing Spider King. He tried to do that bullshit. Invite all his goddamn girlfriends to the damn barbecue.
And what you do?
First of all,
I like you ain't giving a shit.
I wasn't.
I was about to say, you act like it wasn't a fucking problem. Listen, it wasn't even no conflict with them.
Y'all know that I'm part. You know what, motherfucker? Under the right circumstances.
Anyway.
Under the right circumstances, I could. As long as I'm the HBIC. They answer your question. Anyway.
Not allegedly. Anyway.
Wow. I'm about to be on a dating site after this. Huh? What'd you say? You like?
I said, so I like England. Who else I like?
Diamond, I liked his personality.
He's very sweet too. I mean, he's a fuck boy.
They all fuck boys. Let's be clear. Every single
they
one.
Are.
But they have very charming personalities, and most
they do. That's what I'm saying. They do. Except for Naked. Naked's a fucking
Black Faye. You looking for a sister wife? I don't do well. I don't do well. I don't do well. You know, I don't know. I gotta get to know you better. Anyway, they're all charming, and most fuckboys are charming. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Diamond is the one in the red suit. If you could throw him up there,
him and Child Team Polly. Child, put the damn photos up.
Put the photo up. Put Diamond up in his red suit.
The red outfit. No. This one, yeah.
That's right. So Diamond is an international, you know, Afro beats kind of superstar, and that's his ex-wife on the left, Zari. Beautiful woman.
Oh, Zari cute, boss lady, you know what I'm saying? But she be on some bullshit too. They all got some shit with them. Dustin
do this.
Black Fire, you don't want no sister wife, you want a maid. So let me ask you something. Is your man that you're looking to sister wife, you know, for, is he well off? Because I need to be kept. If I'm doing all that, I need to be kept. I can't have to worry about any type of finances or anything like that. If I'm going to be sister wife and like that, dusting and keeping house and stuff. I clean, I cook, I do all that, okay? From scratch. However, I can't work. Keep rolling your eyes, sir. You ain't watched the micro penis episode. I will sprinkle some chemicals on your next plate. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I need to be kept. That's it. We can work it out. So moving on to the main person, Kanye. Okay. She is coming up a lot in social media because she's bleaching her skin. She's very open about the fact that she is bleaching her skin, and I suspect there's already bleached her skin at some point in time too. I just think that she had a better process than Kanye did, because I could tell. You could look at her and tell she's a weird.
I think she just wearing really, really awful. No,
she admitted it. She admitted that she bleaches her skin, and you know that over in Africa, that's a huge thing.
She looks crazy. She looks like a monster to me. She looks scary sometimes. On the show, I'll see her like scared to death. I don't like it. It looks crazy. But over there, like one, I was like, she look okay. Like she looks healthy. And the other ones, I was like, oh my God, bitch, is she sick? I felt like she looked crazy.
Child, when she started wearing bad wigs, that's when I started.
You wore them motherfuckers from the beginning. Bitch, listen, the whole scene, all I'm doing is looking at her straight back braids. Right, like, I'm looking at her Meek Mills the whole time. Like it looked like you know how you put a headband on? Yes. So you just put it on like a headband, and it's just like, sis, you do know that it's supposed to sit at your hairline. Yes. At this point, child. At this point, she just said, "Fuck it." I'm going out there like this. Fuck it. No, the other one part was when they were on the train, and she was staring at Corey, and then child. Yay! Welcome. That's because we're not normally on Tuesdays, but I'm glad you're here. Black Faye, that wig, child. That's all. I feel like every time they went off camera and then they brought her back on camera, like it was like a little bit. I agree. I was in a business, and every time they showed, I'm like, oh my god, is it gonna fall off? Is it gonna fall? Like, I was like tripping. Like,
I was waiting
at the beginning of the show, like a season, I did not like Kanye. I didn't like her. I feel like she was getting on my nerves. Like, she was a little too. I don't know, something about her and Annie I didn't like together. I was like, oh, why are you coming to Annie like that? Why, you know what I mean? It was a weird little.
She got
thing.
that,
and I feel like she loved drama. She wanted to know, like, what was your deep dark secret so she could use them later. Like, she was that type of person at the beginning to me.
But she understood the assignment. She is the.
I thought of you when she said something like that.
Think about it. If somebody approaches me and they're like, "Listen, we want to do a reality type show, and you bring in your friends, I'm gonna bring y'all in." And I'm going to bring in some other people that we are associated with, but not necessarily very close because we need somebody to have conflict with. And my job is, as the head bitch, I need to stir the pot a little bit. I need to cause little conflicts over here, little pockets of chaos over here. Not Bluetooth, baby. But you need to cause little pockets of chaos, but somehow stay out of it. Jazz, that's what I was thinking. It was moving like Ray J's head. It does.
Yes, Jazz.
But yeah, that's what I would do. I would go over. I'll be like, Tequila, Tony here said that you need to stop wearing them slides when we record in the studio or whatever. Then you want me like, she's
crazy though, because I don't really feel like she was whispering to each other. I feel like she just wanted to know bits and pieces of the stuff. Like, oh, that's what's going on. I don't feel like I heard her actually go there, but like, yo, she said this about you. She didn't do that. She just like observed and listened to the drama. Kanye, what the bitch name is? Kanye.
Child, she didn't froze.
You froze.
Child,
so I wish you would have seen a little bit of the show though. You would have been. You back. You back.
Yes, you're gonna like it. When you watch it, you're gonna like it. Yes. I also found it interesting. The other really interesting part about it was when she was saying that she let her 15-year-old have her own apartment, even though it was
where the rift
next door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at Tony's face. No. So she lets her 15-year-old have her own apartment. Is right next door to her apartment, but her 15-year-old lives alone, and she thinks it's perfectly fine.
Well, that's why her and Annie had an issue, because Annie was like, basically that's ridiculous. I would never let my child do this, that, and the other, have her own place. The thing with me is the reason she did it because she wanted to be a little bit of a hoe as a mother. She wanted to have her booze. And she didn't want to keep bringing them through the house. So she's like, no, let me let her get the apartment so she didn't even got to see these niggas come to the house. That's what it was. That's what I got from the situation.
What if one of your booze break into the apartment next door?
Touche.
Right.
I find it to be irresponsible, but that's not my child. We cannot say.
She tries to blanket it and make it seem like, oh, I just want her to live her life, and but we know what it is. You just don't want them niggas to see. You don't want her to see them niggas come to the house. Like, that's what you want. That's the whole bottom line. And I think when Annie was like, oh, that's crazy. I think that's when Kanye felt some type of way. Like, wait a minute, don't judge me. Let me figure out what your shit is. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they got a little bit of a rift going. But I like Annie.
I love Annie, but I want to know, when is Swanky Jerry going to come out the closet? Now, I know we're not supposed to assume anyone in the closet. I know we're not supposed to assume anyone's sexuality. Can you throw up that picture of Swanky Jerry in the black and white suit?
I didn't think he was hiding the.
Did you ever hear him mention his sexuality at all? Think about it.
No, that's why I was assuming he was. Yes, I was assuming, but that's the point.
You can't assume. So from
in Africa, that's not always acceptable. Like,
and that's why I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's why I'm saying that I feel like they purposely are not.
Okay.
Broaching the subject
because
it is frowned upon, but also I have to question
Obvious. It's obvious. And his outfits be fire, okay? He come up in that bitch like
I tried to get one of them on the screen, but he too busy worrying about
break.
Being smart instead of putting the pictures up.
He went on a lunch break.
Jess, he about to be fired.
No, yes, he's good.
I don't think
exactly. The drugs and bodies I could have hid in my own apartment.
Kids
are fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you give a kid an apartment?
That's way
too shit in private.
Way too much freedom.
I don't think that Annie was a bad parent. She left her kids with their dad. They're with their dad, in the same house with their dad and her mom. Like,
and she raised them. Like, what do you mean? She
not only raised her own kids, she raised his other kids too from other women. The bitch needed a break. She needed a damn break. Okay.
So when it comes to the Annie situation, the way I felt so bad for her, but I also felt like, I don't know, you can actually feel the love coming from her for her husband. When he came, her whole everything changed. Like, she was so happy, so excited, so like, and that's why when she came to the party, everybody was like, I don't know this Annie, because she didn't have her husband with her and her kids and stuff like that. So she had and they was probably going through a little something, you know, she missed her family, and then y'all got drama going on with y'all kids doing stupid shit. So she just came into the group. So of course she's going to be a little standoffish, a little weird. But her husband's here and she was super happy. I don't know. I just really felt the love from her for her husband. Like, I know that she loves him. I don't really feel too much from him. You know, I don't know. He ain't shit. But I think she loves him. And I usually don't feel that in these shows, these ratchet shows. I really don't really feel that from none of the people for each other. I think it'd be bullshit. But that one in particular, I said, yo, Annie loves this motherfucker. Like, he hurt her so bad.
His dirty drawers, okay?
Yes, yes, she do. She was so excited.
Blake Faye.
She was ball.
I'm over this shit. She said, y'all motherfuckers got on ball gowns and shit. I'm tired. I'm coming in my pajamas.
Yo, and you know what? I'm
gonna fight you. How long ago did I say something about Swanky Jerry and you just putting it up?
But he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. I will say he's gorgeous. He was drunk on that train though. You ain't gonna sit there and tell me he wasn't pissy fucking drunk, okay? He was drunk, ran on that train.
He was like,
he was drunk, ran. First of all, y'all know damn well I had to put on the closed captions. I don't know what the fuck they be saying. I could not understand. I'm half deaf and they got an accent, bitch. I was in that joint like, what? What are you saying? They was going in between pigeon or whatever the name is.
You might be. You know what? I'm paying too. So he could be for everybody because he was fine. I would listen. And you could dress me too. Listen. Sound like everything. Although then we be fighting over who the baddest bitch. So I don't know, that might not work. Let's you know what? We're going to talk about this for a long time. So I definitely want to keep it moving because we got other ancient people to talk about. Okay. Obviously, we cannot do tonight without discussing the slap her around the world, okay? Fucking Will Smith and Chris Rock. Every time I see this, it looks rehearsed. I know it's not.
It's a skit, okay? You're not gonna sit there and tell me this is real life. This was bullshit. This dumbass slap. Who does this? And then turn their back and walk away. This was the most ridiculous shit I ever seen. Okay.
So fake. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Y'all think it's fake?
Everything about that shit was fake.
But we're
gonna pretend for now that hypothetically, we're gonna pretend that it actually happened. But that shit's fucking fake. Let me tell you something about the Smiths. The Smiths. Will Smith
will play in your face.
It's a black Kris Jenner. He is a black Kris Jenner. The Smiths might not be as evil and as conniving as the Kardashians are, but the Smiths don't move without, don't nothing come out without the Smiths' knowledge, okay? They know what the fuck they doing. They know what the fuck they doing. Child, listen, let me tell you something.
And the thing is, I feel like if he thought that was gonna make him look more manly or not like a bitch, it did the opposite. You look fucking you smacked Chris Rock. You thought like we was gonna be like, oh shit, you knocked it. Nigga, it's Chris Rock. He don't fight. He
like
beat you back.
Chris Rock said there in the
And
room and like two white guys say the word nigger. I'm not get the fuck out of here. Like you ain't right. Like fuck Chris Rock. He's not even funny.
Honestly, I don't feel like it was deserved. It wasn't that big of a fucking deal. You did this for some shit. You ain't slapped August.
So let me ask you the other niggas. So all right. Point. Is it ego or is it protection? Because everyone wants to build this narrative. We love you too, darling. Everyone wants to build this narrative that he's protecting a black woman, and it's fucking bullshit. I don't understand why I can see straight through it and a lot of people can't. And the thing about it is, I am so much a proponent of, yes, black men need to protect black women, because in my normal everyday life and, you know, in general, I don't experience that. However, this had nothing to do with him protecting Jada. Not at all. And I did a video about this. It's on our page, on our TikTok. This is about him, and he's having some type of crisis, right?
I believe that too. I said the same thing.
I don't think that, listen, I do not think he has any mental health issues. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a crisis. So anybody can have a mental health crisis at any point in their life. That man has been humiliated for years now. Jada just, I ain't want to marry him, and I'm fucking this person, and then, like, I struggling to have sex with him, saying all these crazy ass things about him in social media, and he has to eat it. And everyone is making him a meme and making him a joke, you know, and he had to deal with that August thing publicly. And my thing is this: do I believe that they're in an open relationship? I 100% do. I believe that they both agreed to be in an open relationship, but I don't think that it was his idea. I think that it was her idea, and he went along with it, and he fucked his bitches and stuff, but he never really wanted it. I don't think he ever really wanted it. He just went along to make her happy because apparently she got a golden kitty cat. That's what I think. And the man is
fucking bitches, and he loving his shit.
I don't think he did.
He love his shit. He's a performer. He loves that lifestyle. He enjoys that open relationship.
I strongly disagree.
I don't. You know what's crazy? It's a possibility. It's a little bit of both. He could like fucking other bitches, but he could very much be upset that she's fucking other niggas. So it could be the same. You know,
he was after he had sex.
They out there enjoying their fucking life, and the only reason they perform in this way is because it's getting people to look at them. They truthfully don't want people in their business. Okay, they Will ain't said that Jada fucking nigga. He probably fucking the finest bitches. That's fucking Will Smith.
You can be right.
That Chris Rock shit went about equal one about his fucking wife. Listen, that Chris Rock shit went about equal one protect his wife. Him and Chris Rock made their fucking deal, and they put that skit on. Okay, Chris Rock got to go on a fucking tour, and he needs some status about it. Will got this whole new fucking show out. Everything is fucking planned. Everything we learned about the Smiths, all this crime and shit.
So you think he would jeopardize his Oscar?
Huh?
You think he would jeopardize his Oscar?
I don't think he would jeopardize anything. He don't give a fuck about them Oscars. He don't give a fuck about them Grammys. He boycotted them. They boycott that shit.
No, Jada did. Let's be clear. It was Jada that initiated.
Both of them did. Will boycotted the Grammys in the 90s.
That Jada that initiated it.
They both did that shit. They don't give a fuck about them awards.
He runs after her skirt.
Listen, my thing is, Chris Rock ain't have one friend in the audience to come up there and stop that shit.
Wait a minute, Tequila. Let me just make no mistake that she is the one that runs that family. It's her.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tequila. I'm sorry.
They're all performers. It's the Kardashians.
Go ahead, Tequila.
No, I'm saying, my thing is, ain't no Chris Rock friends. He ain't got no friends in the audience. Ain't nobody was like, yo, fuck that. He ain't got no entourage out there. Like, damn, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Ain't no security come up there. Nothing happened. He got to sit back down. He ain't get escorted out for assault. Nothing. The nigga sat down and cried 10 minutes later. Like, the whole thing don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But
that's what I mean. His acceptance speech was so bizarre. He took no accountability. He made it about everybody else. Everybody's doing this to me. The devil made me do it, and God is uplifting me and using me, and I want to be a beacon of love. And like, it's very peculiar. Like,
yeah, he's fucking losing his shit. He's losing his shit. And he just stay the fuck home and get a real therapist, because Jada don't need to be his therapist. That's what's happening.
What entourage do Chris Rock got? You think he roll with a posse? Absolutely not.
I mean, he should have a friend in the audience. Like, damn, bitch, did you come with somebody? That could be like, damn, Will, what's up? Like,
Chris Rock hang out with white people. You think white people's going up there to fight Will Smith? Absolutely not. You saw that video going around of Chris Rock sitting with Seinfeld and some other comedians, and they saying nigga and stuff like that. He just sitting there like a.
I mean, to me, it just did. The whole slap didn't make sense, even for what it was for. He's a comedian. You say shit all the time. This was not big enough. It wasn't big enough for. That's what I mean. It had nothing to do with him. Something else. Yeah, it was nothing else, because her face was staged.
Whether it was staged, whether he had a breaking point, at the end of the day, it had nothing to do with I'm protecting my black woman. It had nothing to do with that at all. And I'm tired of people pushing this narrative. Just say y'all don't like black women. Like, listen, there are times when I'm absolutely on board with it and I agree with it 100%. But this ain't it. Don't be so thirsty, women, that you will laugh at anything. And this is about his fragile ego, in my opinion, his fragile ego. And she gave him that look because he was laughing at first. And she shot him a look, and he was like, God damn it. I guess I won't be getting fucked again for 6 months.
He should have fucking jumped on his back or something. Shit, he should have did something. He just let that nigga turn his back.
To be fair, he took the hit like a G. So did he hit him that way?
It's hard to say.
They actors. I feel like they was actors. He did that shit. He know just how supposed to hit him. That was an actor hit. Yeah, you see them punch in the movie.
Not Chris Brown, child. Chris Rock. Listen, one of our commenters say, "Girl, I can't pronounce her name." She said, he came out with a movie called Good Hair. So why would he make a joke about black women? And you made that movie.
Well, he didn't write the joke. He didn't write that joke.
Apparently, Amy Schumer wrote it, whatever. But why would he tell that joke if he did that whole documentary on it?
It's coming up on the teleprompter, and he's just reading it.
That shit was planned.
Either way, I mean, like I said, either.
But that's what comedians do. They say whatever the fuck they feel like saying. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Get over it. You could call me on the phone and say, nigga, use a dickhead for that. You could tweet it. You know what I'm saying? That was like a tweet worthy shit. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't had to say that about my wife or something. All that smacking and shit, that wasn't even, it was ridiculous. Well,
I'm glad we all agree it's ridiculous, because just think about the fact, what if he would have, this is where the optics get really weird, because had there been a white man that he went up there and said, they would have grabbed his ass and dragged him and Jada the fuck out of there. So me as Chris Rock, I would be like, so y'all just letting people beat on me and that's okay?
And I'll let y'all say nigga.
Because wait, think about it. People might say, okay, he can sue Will. He can sue the Academy. Where is your security? People could just jump on stage and have access to me, and no one came ask me out. Now that's who
he took him out. Like, oh, that was crazy. You gotta go now, Will. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
That's who I would sue.
That nigga is Oscar. That's what y'all should have did.
I'm not against, but even if that shit was genuine, if he really hit Chris Rock, I'm not against Will for doing that shit. You tell a joke about somebody, mama, you don't know somebody's wife, you don't know how they gonna fuck react. You gonna have to just take that how you take that. You talk shit, you better know how to fight.
I wouldn't have an issue with it if I felt it was genuine. I wouldn't have an issue with it if I felt it was genuine. The issue is that I don't believe that it had
I don't believe it was
connection to
I feel like it's a time and also a time and place. This is the fucking Oscars. You don't go up there like a nigga and smack somebody on the fucking stage. Go out back after you done knocking the fuck out. Do it that way if you really mad. Confront him later. You went on the fucking stage in a fucking suit and slapped the man. Like, you look stupid. And that slap was dumb.
Hey, then he was walking
where I'm at. You going, how much money I got? You gonna get what the fuck you get.
Did you see the way he was walking? He was walking like George Jefferson strut. I was like,
what I'm saying. And then it looked like he was laughing when he did it, because when he turned around, it was like he had to straighten his face out. That's why I said the whole thing was bullshit.
I don't think it was real. I think it's all planned.
Yeah. I don't want
to get notice he about to go on tour and shit.
Will gonna be all he talk about.
After today, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I really don't.
Keep hearing about it.
It's been done to death. Like I don't want to see another meme.
It was funny. I found a good one. I was cracking up. I liked them. They was funny. They made a little beat to it. I was cracking up. Like,
the only one I truly found funny was the one that I posted. Yes, because instantly I said, when you slap somebody, you're supposed to have a gunfight after that. Charlie Murphy was.
That's what I'm saying. Child. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody reading that shit.
Well, Will did go in and put all this. He talked to his publicist and put out a very planned apology, saying that it was unacceptable and inexcusable, and he finally apologized to Chris. And I think it's just bullshit. I wouldn't accept your apology. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes. A lot of people are saying it's a distraction from what was going on with the Supreme Court and things like that. So yes.
Oh, really?
I don't believe in the respectability politics at all, but I want to say that there was a lot of other things going on that were important to Black people that evening that were overshadowed by this fucking coonery. Will Packer was put the Oscars together for the first time, okay? A Black man. After people were talking about the Oscars so white. You know, Samuel L. Jackson finally got the Oscar that he deserved. And what about the rest of the cast that was in King Richard, which was a really great film? So that one moment of coonery took away from all these other Black excellence moments. So no, we don't want to do respectability politics. We don't give a fuck about the white gays. That is true. But also, when you're doing nigga shit, the things that we should be highlighting, they don't get seen. So now they didn't get their time. They didn't get their moment. There's people that are not as well off and solidified as Will Smith that should have had their moment last night. I don't think that's fair. Because you and your bald-headed skittle little wife is going through some marital shit. I said it.
And it's just alopecia. I don't know why they acting like she got cancer.
I mean, listen, let's be clear. If all my hair fell out tomorrow, I am going to feel some way about it. Black women, our hair is our crown and our glory. Like I get it. But
plus, alopecia ain't all the same. Some is painful.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to be ignorant about that. But also, I'm ignorant. So.
I mean, I hear it, but I'm just saying. It's not like okay. All right. I respect that. I won't go further. Just in case
some things we gotta do when we behind closed doors. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, we ignorant and we really don't give a fuck. So
Facebook like to block us and put us in jail.
Yeah, I like that word, niggatry. I like that word.
I like it.
And speaking of niggatry, listen, y'all. Jesus. Our editor put us on to Tyler Perry. I'm glad you knew who I was talking about. I'm so sick of Tyler Perry. I really am. So he did an interview recently, and he decided to divulge for whatever reason. Thank you very much. I'm glad. He decided to divulge for whatever reason that he likes to use the Madea voice in the bedroom during intercourse.
Ugh. Ugh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there. Like, I can't do the voice, but I can hear it in my head. And first of all, Lord.
That's disgusting. Disgusting. Do not use that fucking voice in this bed, man. I was get Sahara, okay?
He wasn't joking. Not at all.
Disgusting.
I think he was joking.
Well, guess what? I believe JD, that part. I definitely agree that when nobody is around, he got them titties on and he in the room.
He probably do.
I can imagine it. I can imagine it. But to use that voice while you fucking, like,
that's weird. I wouldn't risk the scandal.
I wouldn't risk the scandal. I wouldn't risk the book or the reporters interviewing my exes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's what they need to do. Interview his exes. Have you ever heard?
It'd be different. Like, I can see him dressing up as Madea and really imitating her when he's alone. But to let that skeleton out the closet, like on a bitch you ain't married to.
That's nasty.
But you do notice that when people get into a certain level of power, like they don't care. He has enough money to make everything right. Very Madea intercourse.
It is like, and you know what? And it's to the point where, like, I don't even like his face outside of Madea though. Like, when he don't have it on, he looks silly, which is very weird to me. Like, so, like, I don't know. It's very confusing and it's weird. I don't know.
Well, y'all saw the picture that was just up. The picture of him dressed as Beyonce, and he did a whole, skit during his latest movie that I didn't even know was out, of him, performing as Beyonce. And I'm a little bit confused because it's starting to feel like he enjoys this female persona a little bit.
His drag persona.
It's his alter ego. He loves it.
That's his drag persona, and we need to just start calling him a drag queen right along with RuPaul. It's okay.
His drag persona is an old ass black woman. That's all.
What I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you want to be a bad bitch?
Because he's too old to be a bad bitch, and he's big.
Him old. He been dressing as Madea for like how many years? A decade? So he was much younger. And you decided that your drag persona was going to be a grandmother with saggy titties.
Because dressing
it fits him. Listen, I don't know. I like Madea a little bit. I liked his plays. I did. The plays was fun. These ones is just comical at this point. They're like goofy things you watch when you have absolutely nothing else to watch on Netflix. So you watch.
I cannot. I won't.
I do. I watch them. I'm like, I'm bored of shit. Let's just.
Once you see one,
going on. The wigs on there are hilarious. Like, bad wigs seem to be just abundant on his show.
So let me ask you a question. How much money would the man have to have for you to have sex with him in his drag persona?
I do it.
How much money you need?
However much he got. However much Madea got, I take it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll be disgusted and bothered afterwards, but I do it. Listen, Tyler, however much you got, we can work this out. But
Tony,
I'll be upset about it and disgusted.
Look at Tony.
I'll be disgusted.
So he got it's $1 million check, Tony. He got his Madea titties on.
Y'all know I'm usually nasty, but I don't know about that.
It's $1 million, Tony.
And that's fine. I do a lot for nothing, but
you said I do a lot for nothing.
I know I'm nasty. Like, I'm not hiding that shit.
Yes, you get their money.
I don't know if I'm about to ride Tyler Perry dressed as Madea dick nasty though.
Listen, I'm with you. We can negotiate. We can negotiate $1 million.
I'm doing it.
You damn right.
Write me this check. Let's do this.
You want to get this python grip. That's what you about to do. JD got a Benji. So wait, but JD, what does your persona look like? No, you ain't kidding.
Listen,
that means you got like Madea.
You got as much money as he got. I'm just gonna be disgusted. I'm gonna talk shit about you to all my friends. Like, that's all.
Well, if they in the BDSM and humiliation, you can talk shit to them while you fucking them.
Sure would. This is fucking disgusting. You want me to do what? Filthy animal. Like, yes, I'll do it.
Why you sound like you don't talk dirty? Like, do you talk dirty in the bathroom?
I can't just do that on live TV. I gotta be a little. I mean, live TV.
A little social media. He said live TV. You a star. I feel like it's in you. You don't need the alcohol. You can do it without it. You know what I'm saying? Tony, I feel like that's the thing
it's just ready.
Like she made all
in a holster waiting.
Anyway, let's move on. So we had a lot of laughs. We talked about a lot of light things. You know, you said great role for great role play. We had a lot of laughs. We discussed a lot of light things. Unfortunately, we're going to have to round it off with something that actually was a tragedy. I'm not sure how many people are aware of it or heard about it or even saw the video, but we're going to discuss Tyre Sampson and his tragic death on Thursday. He was from St. Louis, Missouri, 14 years old. He's a big 14 years old, but he's only 14 years old in the 8th grade. And he went to the Icon amusement park and got on the free fall. Now, it's supposed to be the tallest freestanding drop tower, 430 feet tall. He gets on, and I don't know who saw the video. I actually did watch the video just because I knew we were going to discuss it. Yeah. I watched like 10 times. You watched it? Yeah. 10 times. A lot of times. And you can see him getting on, and it shoots him in the air. And then as it's coming back down, his body just falls and you can hear it hit the ground. And it's definitely devastating. Afterwards, you can hear the people who run the ride saying, you know, did you check it? Are you sure that you checked it? And they're like, yes, I checked it. I'm sure I've checked it. But there ended up being a still picture going around where it clearly shows that he was not strapped in. He had the harness over him, but it was not closed all the way. It couldn't be closed all the way because he was actually too heavy for the ride.
So he shouldn't have been able to get on in the first place.
And that's the point. That's the point.
He's 6'5"
and 340 pounds, which is actually 60 pounds heavier than the weight limit. So he never should have been allowed on. And throughout the park, while he was there with his friends, because he was there on spring break with the football team, they had told him, listen, you're too big. You cannot get on a ride. And for whatever reason, this one ride let him on. But he knew he shouldn't have been on there. So the question is, it's a tragedy. It's horrible, but who's at fault? And it seems like it's a little bit of everyone, because he knew he shouldn't have gotten on there. You knew it wasn't closed, even to the point that it was reported that he told his friends, you know, if I don't make it, to tell my mom and my dad that I love them. Yeah. So you knew something was wrong, but also they didn't check you.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're supposed to be checked. They supposed to check as many times as possible, pull it, all that type of stuff. When I saw the video, when I looked at it, it looked like he was going like this to it and it wasn't moving as if it was locked. And the way he fell out of it, it wasn't like the top popped off or anything like that. He literally slid out of the bottom. And that's crazy to me. Like, first of all, I have a problem with heights. Would have never got on that fucking ride. Stressed me out the beginning when the bitch started, okay? The fact that he slid out there and you can hear it, stressed me out to no end. I could not believe it. And everybody in the video was like in shock. Nobody could like figure, like his friends jumped off and was like, you know, like, oh my God, I would have lost it. I would have lost mine. So I feel so sad for the family.
Now I saw the video, but it was by accident. I didn't see the whole video. When I realized what it was, I scrolled away immediately because I didn't want to see that and had that on my soul.
It was so bad.
That's a 14-year-old boy. Just because he big don't mean nothing. That's a child. He trying. He cannot be blamed for this. He's trying to have fun with his friends. They on a school trip. He like, I can finally get on a ride with my friends. I can finally enjoy it. And of course, even if it didn't go down, if he tried it out, a 14-year-old gonna convince himself, oh no, it's cool. I can do this. Because that's what kids think. They think they know every fucking thing and they don't. Yeah. He's not at fault. That's the park's fault. If every ride refused him a ride, and so that one, that tells me that all those other operators of those rides knew what the fuck was supposed to be done.
They should have paid
attention. That's negligence on their part. And I feel bad for him because, like, I can understand, like he finally gets to enjoy something with his friends, and it ends in fucking tragedy. And you know, as a child, 14-year-old fucking child, knowing that you about to fucking die, that's fucking hard.
And watching yourself fall, like, oh my God, that's
watching yourself fall, and knowing that all you wanted to do was just have fun. So no adult is going to get on that ride, pull that thing down, and be like, "Oh, I can still make it." No, we're going to be like, "Check this shit. This shit not fucking locking." That's a kid. He can't.
And the most horrible thing about it, on top of everything else, is the way that the parents actually found out. And the father actually found out by being on social media, clicking on the video, and witnessing his son's death. That is how he found out. Yes. Yeah. You got to remember, social media, everything moves fast. We don't need the news.
Yeah.
It's going to be uploaded before it can even make it.
Oh my God.
So
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know who it was. I've been seeing this video. I didn't know that it was a child. I didn't know that he was black either. Like, I couldn't see on the videos I seen. You can't really see. You just see somebody fall out of there, and like I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know he was 14. None of that. Devastating. And I just think of like my son and stuff like that. Devastating. I don't see.
Yeah. My thing is I don't do rides. I don't do height. I don't do that.
I will sit my ass on a teacup all day.
I've actually been on roller coasters before. I've had the experience, and I remember I started to have anxiety, you know, after a while. Like for some reason I could do it, and then as years went by, I started to, you know, have some type of natural fear towards it. And I remember my friends like, come on, get on. You know, they convinced me to get on. They wanted to sit in the first seat. You already know that I have a fear. And then you make me sit in the first seat. And I remember them strapping me in. And when I say that my anxiety just hit the roof, I'm like, get me the fuck off of this, until I kept screaming it until they came. And you really want to get... What the fuck did I say? Get me the fuck off of here. Everybody was laughing. I said, y'all can laugh all you want to. Y'all can laugh while I'm standing over here on the ground. And my friend's like, oh, no. Nope. I don't need no final destination bullshit. That could have been my intuition telling me something wasn't right. I'm getting off. I don't need this experience. I'm not a thrill seeker. I don't need to be jumping off cliffs and bungee cords and parasailing. I don't need all that shit. My black ass going stay right here on the ground.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's so
but
good, though.
I feel sorry for the parents. Obviously, there's going to be a lawsuit. Yeah. They definitely shut down the rides. There's other rides and other parks that what are they called? Slingshot Group. They're the one who runs the rides. They felt like they didn't need an extra seatbelt. This was approved. So whoever approved that shit and pushed it through, somebody's getting sued, somebody getting fired today. In the meantime, you have a child and you have other children that were there witnessing it that are traumatized, and it's going to be a long journey for healing. I hate that we're ending the show on this note. But you know, come back next Wednesday for more laughter. We're here every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is a Tuesday. Like I said, check out Transrupted. They're taking our time slot tomorrow. Make sure you check them out, listen out for them. You want to follow her Head Nerds in Charge on all their platforms, IG, Twitch, especially the YouTube. Follow the Discord. Support our Kickstarter for HNIC Con in June. It's Juneteenth weekend, okay? The con for the culture, the con for content creators. Please make sure that you go follow the Head Nerds and Con page on IG and support, share. Follow us, Unicorn Straight No Chaser. We do our Sunday shows, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's where we talk about mental health and we talk about sex. And y'all know y'all want to come talk about sex with us, okay? Tokyo has that segment and she likes to traumatize us in the best way possible, all right? You can also follow us on IG, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of that, okay? Support. Y'all want to protect Black women? Support Black women, all right? So we will see you on Sunday, 7 p.m. and then Wednesday, 7 p.m. Y'all have a good night. Go do some shenanigans.
Bye.
It's hurting. I've been awake all night. I'm still learning how to make things right.